Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Thanks, Raggard. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there. Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Tanakh territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
We met out in the wilds, after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine that was threatening a nearby village. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tanakhs took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
It's totally something tasty.
Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him!
That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
the mesh fruit alone. Come on.
Alana?
We've got your back. Not now.
Reduced post against it. enemies in your pack.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red...
We were both assigned to the southern speed. Our orders were to push into Tanakh territory. She was proud to serve the sun, but as the...
And...
We did what we could to protect. It felt like we... And... Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
Well, we're here now.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now.
I know better than to try to talk you out. Come then. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
Wait, Talana! You seem to have lost your friend. You returned, so let's continue.
Sorry, had to go deal with something. You were talking about something before I left.
As I was saying, I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
There it is. The rot.
Those are Regala's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
And let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Go on. We'll stay out of sight. Go on. We'll stay out of sight.
Washed off some of the sweat. Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amatis in.
I'll stand by Regala no matter what happens.
One down. If I can get the main gate open, Talana and Amatis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
If the lowlanders won't join us, we should gut them all.
Movement! There!
You spotted it. You will.
We're under attack!
Steady now.
How could one outlander stop Regala's conquest?
Stay alert. Maybe we missed something.
Might be a good time to let Talana and Amatis in.
Who did this?
Nothing but grass here.
Clear. We won't catch the killer today. Be ready if they return.
We were right to have a look around.
The gate's open. Let's go.
We've got your back.
Let's find that hostile. We have to find her!
Taking my shot.
I'll stop you!
Bet I can strike quicker than you.
Pain subside.
This next hit's mine.
This is where we lost our visual, I think.
May the sun mark my arrow.
Let's see here.
There's more Let us out! Away, you know.
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear.
Any tracks? Where are you?
You okay? If you can hear me, say something! Don't you get killed, too.
Bring it!
No!
We'll see who's the better hunter.
You won't claim victory!
You and my son.
She's good!
Now it's her turn! We've got to help them!
Not giving up.
Aloy!
Thanks. Now shall we finish this?
That's all.
End of the line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine.
Think you can dodge my arrow?
think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the rot. My squad will
So this is it? After everything?
It has to be. My place will always be. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the law. Consider it necessary.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I'll take you back east to the Sending.
Talana,
Me too.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way,
I will. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.